guys, welcome back to another vlog. It's Tuesday morning and finally things are slowing down a little bit over here. I feel like the last, honestly, month and a half I've been go with a bunch of different things going on, lots of travel, and now we are settling down. I got back from New York Sunday night and pretty much just spent all day yesterday getting caught up with things and trying to get my life back in order. So these next couple days I'm just gonna get myself back into routine and finally settle into my winter arc, which I'm really excited for. And also I'm trying to get back into running because I did in like the middle towards the end of this summer, and it was like hard to because obviously it's so humid and so hot here in Florida. But now as we're heading into November already, I cannot believe that we're in the month of November. Like, it's just wild. Anyways, it's colder in the mornings, so I'm gonna start going for runs in the morning. So I'm just gonna do a run on the treadmill though because I'm gonna be in the gym already. So I'm gonna throw on my sneakers. These are the On Clouds. I love these. I've had these for years. Like, you can tell they're pretty worn in, but they're still super comfortable and I love them for running. So I'm gonna throw these on, go for like a 2-mile run or so, and then we'll get back into the swing of things today. I do have a dentist appointment at 12:45, so we'll head there. A few things I need to film for work, some editing. It's gonna be a typical work day as well. And then also before I head down to the gym, here's the workout set that I'm wearing today. The set is from Fiore. I love their workout set so much. They're like very buttery soft, but also so flattering on. And I just think this blue color is so pretty. And then my shoes are just my On Cloud Nova sneakers. All of a sudden I'm running extremely behind for my dentist appointment because I thought it was at 12:45, but I got it confused with an appointment I have tomorrow, which is at 11:45. So anyways, thankfully it's very nearby, so I'll be there in like 8 minutes or so, but it's 12:30 right now and I was supposed to be there at 12:30. Little update after the dentist this afternoon. We're all good to go. I'm getting just bonding right here on the tooth that is a little bit chipped. So I'm glad that I only have to do a little bit of bonding to that tooth. So I have my appointment on Thursday at 4, and then we'll be all squared away and good to go because I've just noticed it getting worse and worse throughout the last few months, and I chipped it about a year ago. So I'm happy to finally get that taken care of. But I just drove to Target because I need to pick up a few props for an ad that I'm filming. I'm filming an ad for this Stanley Cup and I freaking love it. It's so pretty. This is a part of their holiday collection. So I have filmed 2 of them so far, and then I have to do a 3rd one for this Stanley. So it needs to be very holiday-esque. You guys won't see this ad for probably the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks. It goes live the first week of December, but they like getting all of like the content and stuff ahead of time, so they have time for reviews, edits, all of that. So I'm trying to brainstorm. I have like a rough idea of what I want to do for it, but it needs to be very holiday-esque, so I might have to whip out some of my holiday decor from my storage closet because I don't want to fully decorate for Christmas quite yet, even though everyone is. It's like just a few days after Halloween and all of a sudden everyone has their trees up. I feel like, you know, as the years go on, earlier and earlier people are decorating for Christmas, which, don't get me wrong, I love my Christmas decor, and I'll probably put it up within the next like week and a half or so, just because the amount of time that I have in Florida before the holidays is not a lot, so I want to enjoy my holiday decor as long as I can. So probably will be putting it up in a video come soon, but today we're just getting a few things to elevate this ad a little bit. I'm trying to get to bed decently early tonight because I know tomorrow is going to be one heck of a long day. It's nothing like crazy, but I will be out and about pretty much all morning and evening long, or like morning and afternoon. So I have an appointment at SkinPharm at 11:45 in Tampa, so I thought if I'm already going to be down there, I might as well knock out a few of the errands that I want to do, and also book a Pilates class for tomorrow morning at Jet Set. So I have that before my SkinPharm appointment. I think I might get up a little bit earlier so I can go for a Bayshore walk either before or after my class, because I know tomorrow is supposed to be super nice out, which I love. So I'm going to do that tomorrow, and then also I'm going to stop over at the mall because I have a couple returns to take care of some things that I ordered for New York that I didn't end up bringing. So I'm going to stop at the mall and make a little pit stop over there and then get some work done. I might work downtown, honestly. I feel like that would be very productive for me because I've been working at home in my apartment way too often recently, and I feel a lot more productive if I'm like sat at a coffee shop. Or one of my favorite spots to work is the Edition Hotel. It's just like such a vibe, but the problem is they barely have outlets. Like if you don't get a spot at a table, you're shit out of luck and you don't have an outlet, and I always need an outlet, okay? Like my stuff is always dying. So maybe I'll get lucky and be able to work from there tomorrow. That being said, I'm going to change into my pajamas, read for a little bit, and then head to bed. The funny thing about Pilates is that even though you can go time after time again, you can be in a very good routine of it, it still does not get easier. That class kicked my booty. It was so tough, but my reward after was a matcha from Toastique, because if you know, you know. Toastique matcha is my favorite. So got that, went for a walk, and now I'm gonna head to SkinPharm and go to my appointment at 11:45. I also just made my chianaminos, or mixed it with my water, because these are crucial for me. I threw them in my gym bag before heading out the door. This is like my Mary Poppins bag today. It has everything I could need, but these are a staple for me, you guys. It helps a lot with muscle recovery, rehydration, and really building lean muscle mass, especially if you're working out fasted or if you just want to maintain a lean physique. This stuff, I cannot go without it. It's the chianaminos. I talked about this like more in depth in one of my recent vlogs, so to quickly reiterate, I want to say about like a year or so ago, I felt like I had gone through such a plateau with my workout and just like my overall physique, because I was putting in the work. I was going to the gym, eating healthy. I felt like I hadn't noticed anything different and just didn't feel like my work was paying off, and I realized I was missing out on like a huge important step, which is getting in your essential amino acids, because these are the amino acids that your body cannot make on its own, and it's really going to help maintain and build that leaner muscle mass. So if you're working out fasted, or if you're just wanting to maintain a leaner physique, definitely make sure you're incorporating aminos into your routine. So I love these ones. The mango flavor is so good. And it's funny because I originally found this brand through a podcast episode they had the founder on, and he was just so knowledgeable and gave such great information about protein synthesis and how to really recover after your workouts, but also maximize protein intake. And he really recommended these, so I immediately purchased, and now I'm putting you guys on them because, like I said, it's one of those things that I cannot go without in my routine. And he was also on a recent episode that they just aired, I think it was last week. So again, I'll link that one down below. It's all about like inflammation in the body and different things you can do to really help that. So these are amazing, and I'll leave a link down below for you guys, because you can get 20% off your order with my code and my link. So everything will be in the description box, but you know it's good when I truly cannot go without it and pack it to bring along with me, because they're the best. I know my skin's looking a bit crazy right now because I just finished up at the SkinPharm and we ended up doing microneedling with PRP today, and then it touched up my Botox because Botox typically wears off between like 2 to 3 months after getting it, and I got it for the first time ever this September, so I was due for a little touch up. We just touched it up right around here in between the brows and right above the lips. And then microneedling, one of my favorite procedures to do for your skin, especially if you have acne scars, rosacea. It also helps a lot with anti-aging, and it's just great for cell turnover and really promoting that collagen production. So I did that today with PRP, like I said, and I ended up getting microneedling 4 different times 2 years ago, and then I was doing chemical peels in between, and I knew that was great for my skin because I started to see my skin just looking brighter and a lot more smooth. There wasn't as much texture with my skin, and I loved it. So I'm getting back into the routine of doing that for the next like 8 months or so, with chemical peels probably in between, and I love it. You guys know I love SkinPharm, and I see Natalie. If you're ever in Tampa, definitely recommend checking her out. I'll leave her like socials linked down below for you guys, and I'm pretty sure if I refer you, you get like $50 off your visit of whatever treatment you get. So she's amazing. She's definitely your go-to if you have any questions about skincare, skin concerns, Botox filler, all that good stuff. I love her. So again, I'll have her socials and everything for you guys to check out. But I did just get to the mall. I'm gonna just run in and run out, honestly, and make my returns quickly because it's already 1:45. I don't know how this day is flying on by, but I want to get back home, get some things done work-wise, and I think I'm gonna skip out on the grocery store today because I just will not have the time for that. This happens every single time I sit at my desk to work. He just loves to crawl and make his way up here, but it's the best. It's like my little work buddy, except I'm doing all the work and you're just getting prince treatment. You're so spoiled, but you're the best boy ever. The best boy ever. Oh, yes. Probably gonna take him on a walk later because I feel like I've been gone pretty much all day today, so we can do a nice long walk, even though the sun sets so darn early now and it's already 4:35. So I'm gonna try to knock out about an hour more of editing and then get ready to take him for like probably 40-minute evening stroll to just get outside and get some fresh air. Good morning, guys. Happy Thursday. I know I'm in the same exact spot as I was when I stopped vlogging last night, so it's feeling like deja vu, but I'm just sitting down right now planning out my day, just like in my planner, making myself a to-do list for the day. I think I'm going to spend the next hour or so getting some editing done right away so I can just knock out some work this morning before I go to the gym, because I want to go to the grocery store today. That's like high priority, must do that at some point today because I have like no food to make different meals in my fridge right now. So I want to head over to Costco, and then at 4 I have an appointment to get bonding on this front tooth, which will be good to get that done. So I'm excited I was able to get in super early, which is really nice because like I said, I just feel like it's getting worse and I don't want to do damage control on my tooth in like a few months time if it actually did get worse. So really happy that I was able to get in and finally getting that taken care of. So I made myself a coffee this morning because we're gonna get productive for an hour or so, knock out some things that I want to finish up for work. I just pulled up to the grocery store, and I'm not even ashamed to admit that on the drive over here, I was listening to Christmas music the entire time. And while I was getting work done this morning, like I don't know why, but it's just putting me in, well, I know why, it's putting me in the best mood. Like this is my favorite time of year, but I don't know why I feel the need to listen to it this early. Something about today is just making me feel extra festive, extra cozy. I think it just looks like it's winter outside right now. Obviously I live in Florida, but it's just like so gloomy and super overcast, so it's just giving more of a gray, kind of like cozy vibe in the air. And I put on my Ugg slippers, wearing comfy clothes, so I'm loving it. But I just made my grocery list, so got that. Gonna head into Costco, pick everything up that I need. Basically just need like a restock of my go-to essentials, so we'll head on in. We just did the typical grocery stock over at Costco, so I'll show you guys a quick haul because I do have to leave here in like 15 minutes for the dentist, so do rapid fire of everything that I got. Honestly, it usually stays the same every single time I go to Costco. Sometimes I'll add some new things in, but I love to get the things that I go through pretty quickly there and just like bulk things. So of course, got some Greek yogurt. This plain Greek yogurt is one of my favorites at Costco. Some egg whites, a big thing of sweet potatoes. I always love getting my veggies there because I go through veggies quite quickly, and I always love meal prepping sweet potatoes at the beginning of the week and throughout the week as well, because it's very easy to throw with breakfast bowls or different dinner recipes. And then I just got some Brussels sprouts and broccoli. Obviously had to get some avocado and kiwi. I love kiwi so much, so I always get it in bulk when I go to Costco. And then this is actually a new favorite and a staple for me now. I got this a few trips back when I went to Costco, so I wanted to restock on it because it's seriously so tasty. It's the sliced grass-fed beef sirloin. And I used to be a steak hater. Like, I did not like the flavor of steak. It was always just way too chewy for me. But I love this one because it has 19 grams of protein and it's already pre-cooked. So I just heat it up on the pan and then let it sit for like 2 minutes or so. And then I usually put it on top of like a salad, or I'll just have it on top of rice or something. Such a good, simple dinner, and it's so freaking flavorful. I really like it. And then I just got some mixed greens, obviously for salads and stuff, and some frozen berries. And then I saw this and I wanted to try it because I remember trying these at like Whole Foods or something years ago. And I just love carbonation. Like, that's half the reason why I love Celsius or La Niña. I don't even need the energy half the time. It's just the carbonation and the flavor of it. So that's why I like to also drink Olipop or Poppy for like a little midday pick-me-up, even though there's no caffeine. So I wanted to get these Zevia. They're zero sugar sodas, and they have a root beer flavor, cream soda, Dr. Zevia grape, and a ginger ale. So I thought it'd be a good like replacement of energy drinks or something like that, and just something good to have in the middle of the day. So picked that up. Yeah, that was everything that I got at Costco. Last thing, I couldn't resist. I saw these cute little festive dog toys, so obviously I had to pick these up for Frankie. I mean, a little risky considering he chews toys apart in like 2 days, so we'll see if these hold up to the durability because they're from the brand Kong, so they should be quite durable, but I just thought they were so stinking cute. Should we see what it is? Hey, sit down. Sit. Good boy. I know, I'll give you your new toy. It's like Santa came early. Okay, which one do you want first? I know it's like Christmas time for you. You know these are for you. Okay, there's two. You have two. Which one do you want? Want that one? Oh, look at you. You're so excited over your new toy. He loves anything that squeaks, but I'm scared he's gonna rip this little pom-pom off the top of the head, like first thing. Or the scarf. The scarf might be the first to go. Because he has lammies, but he rips his lammies to shreds every single time, and I always want to get him new ones, but then he takes all of the fluff out of it and everything and ruins it in like 2 seconds. So sadly, I just have to stick to tennis balls, peanut butter filled toys, or like knots. Nothing too exciting, but I try when I can to get him. Do you love your new toy? Do you love your new toy? Ready? Isn't it so cute, Franklin? I know. It's been a couple hours since I picked up the camera and chatted with you guys, but honestly, today has been a pretty uneventful day ever since I got back home from the dentist, and I've just been feeling in a daze. Like, you know, when you have those days where it kind of just feels like there's nothing going on up here, that's how I feel today. And I think it's just because these past few nights I haven't been getting enough sleep. Like, I've been getting a good sleep, but just not long enough. And the whole time change, it's just really messing me up. I need to like sleep with a sleeping mask on, so then I'm not waking up at like 6:30 in the morning and I'm going to bed a lot later than I should be. So I feel like there's just a lot of factors playing into it. So I'm trying to be better about that. But it's hard. Like, thank God for my Oura ring though. I should do like a whole update in another vlog about how I have been liking my Oura ring and just different things I've been doing now that I have it, and kind of how it's helped my routine and everything. But I was peeking at it like within this last week and just noticing how low my sleep scores have been. Like, I haven't had anything above like a 75, which is not optimal. So definitely need to improve that, but that's besides the point. Getting my tooth fixed today, very happy with it. You guys couldn't even tell, like, I'm not gonna do a whole close-up because that's a little too close for comfort, but looking in the mirror, you wouldn't even be able to tell that I have something on my tooth. Like, it looks just like how it did last year before I cracked it, and oh my gosh, like, I'm just so happy. Like, I actually can't believe how perfectly it matches my teeth, how normal it looks. Like, you wouldn't even be able to tell that there's anything in there. So very happy that I finally got that done. But I just made myself some tea tonight. This is spearmint tea, which I feel like I just need. I'm trying to get back into my tea era. It makes me feel all cozy and just one of those little things that makes you feel like you have your life together. Like, all hell could be breaking loose, and if I'm making myself a tea before I go to bed, at least I have something going great, you know? But above all, I feel like life is good right now. I'm feeling a little bit off today. I don't know what it is. I think a lot of it has to do with the weather. Like, it just felt so gloomy. I felt so slow today. I don't know. All that to say, I'm gonna do my skincare tonight. Of course, like I said, nothing too exciting because I did get my microneedling yesterday. So all that I do is use the SkinPharm foaming cleanser. This is just like the little thing that they gave me, or recovery kit that they gave me, and then this recovery oxygen treatment lotion. So very simple 2-step skincare routine, and then in a couple days time I can get back to my regular routine things. And I don't know when I can start wearing makeup. Honestly, I'm just gonna hold off until long as possible. I think they say for 24 hours you can't, and I know for sure for 24 hours you can't do heated workouts. So I'm glad that I didn't do anything like that today. But I'm gonna head to bed pretty soon here, so I'm just gonna quickly do the skincare and call it a night because I'm so tired. I can barely form a thought right now, let alone a sentence. So I need to get some rest and then wake up tomorrow feeling like a new person and just rejuvenated. Okay, I'm just heading out right now to run a couple of errands. I'm going to Trader Joe's and Target because I need to get just a couple of groceries at Trader Joe's that I didn't grab yesterday at Costco because I don't necessarily need like ground beef in bulk or salmon or like fresh fruit and stuff. So I do like to get smaller item things over at Trader Joe's. And then also at Target, I kind of just want to pop in and stroll around for a little bit. But it's 2:45 right now. I've had myself a busy filming day, which felt nice to just get some things finished up. And I just filmed a favorites video of like everything from Sephora to shop during the Sephora sale because that's been going on this week. So I was in the mood to like do my makeup and use some of my favorite products. Sometimes just like sitting in my mirror and doing my makeup feels so therapeutic. And I just usually rush through it like every single time I do my makeup. But when I take the actual time to just sit down, listen to music, and enjoy it, it's always so fun. But anyways, we're gonna go head out, run these errands quick, and then I think a little bit later, around 5, Kylie and I are gonna go walk Vinoy Park with Frankie, which will be nice because it's so nice outside. So I'd love to get outside and just go for like a nice long walk, especially because yesterday really didn't do much considering it was so gloomy and just yucky like all day long. Not to sound so freaking lame, but this is my ideal Friday night. I just took an everything shower, gave my hair all the treatments. I did a hair mask and then also put some toner in it to just help keep my hair looking bright and blonde, and it just feels so good and so fresh. But I'm gonna lay in my bed now with my eye patches on and just read. I was gonna watch a movie, but truthfully, I'm not a big movie person. I don't know why, but I can never really get into TV shows or like Netflix series, but I'm not like a movie connoisseur either. So I was gonna watch a Christmas movie to just be all cozy, but I feel like it's a little too early. Like, I'm already listening to Christmas music. I don't need to get ahead of myself and start watching Christmas movies, but that does sound really nice. Also, while my boyfriend was here, he definitely did some damage to my eye patches because now they're almost gone. I swear, I let him use these once and then he became a big fan. But I love them. They just feel so good underneath the eyes. Sometimes, or most of the time I do them in the morning just to help like get deep up under the eyes, and it just feels really good, honestly. But you know, we're gonna have ourselves a full self-care night tonight. So I'm gonna go to bed and just chill for the rest of the night and end off the vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I know it was definitely a lot more relaxed and chill, mixed with like some productivity and different things going on like work-wise this week, because let's be real, not every week is filled with fun different things going on and lots happening. But this week, like I said, it was just nice to decompress from the last couple of months and doing lots of traveling pretty much every other weekend. So slowly getting back into my routine and getting into the swing of things again. But I love you guys so much. Make sure to subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you guys in my next vlog. Bye.